We're back at the shop. We have a real interesting little project to work on. This is for Scott Smith's father. He's got some special LC props I'm going to paint up. It's looking a little too humid out there, and we got fans going everywhere here. We're just roasting. Well, we've been playing with the fish and just hanging out, and I want to make, this is going to be for Len Harding, I want to make a top block for his Cardinal kit. Of course, the fish look like they're just enjoying the hell out of everything. Midgley's been helping me get the chemistry and the water right in the tank. Looks like it's clearing up. I guess we'll know by the end of the week. Anyway, this is one of the things I like to, I guess I belabor this point over and over again. The point of this whole thing is, once you have a mold made, you can just go right ahead. In this case, we have a real nice sheet. We got some wood from Sig today. This was a real nice piece of egg grain. I'm going to soak it down with ammonia, wrap it up, and it'll be a nice molded shell by tomorrow, and we'll bring it up to Hampton Beach when we go. Once the mold is made, you just can use it over. One thing good with the fans going, at least you don't have to breathe too much of this odor in, but hey, I want to make a little special note of thanks to Dave Midgley. Since I've been setting up the fish tank, I've had a myriad of little problems that he's helped me with. And I guess that's the point. I guess the point of learning anything, any skill you want to learn, is to find somebody that has already made all the mistakes, already done all this experimenting, which then you become just another link in the food chain, and it's your ability to pass that on to other people like Kyle. That's real important. Kyle was here last night. We didn't shoot any video. We just made him up a handle for the Baron, and we got something really neat to announce. Chuck Holtzapple is going to try to make it down to Middlesex Saturday with his twin engine, 235s. Never been flown, never been videoed or anything. He wants me to do the test flying. I guess he figures, what the hell, Wendy's crazy anyway. Anyway, we look forward to seeing Chuck, spending some time with him, and maybe getting a couple flights on that experimental, I guess is the right word for it. One thing I found out that's real handy is that the Ace bandages, that these have the self-stick feature. These are a lot more fun, or easier to use, I guess is the right word, than the ones that you need pins on. Again, it's that same thing. Once you make the mold, now if we had to go carve a top block now, we'd be looking at a whole day's work. Instead, we're looking at, less than an hour. A lot of times these crack down at the very end. It's not a big deal, that's for sure. And of course we can use the Seafire top for a Cardinal, or actually for any plane with a 48-inch fuselage or less. It's good to just press this down as you go. And now whatever bandage, I have two of these, whatever bandage is left over, just wrap it back. Just like a double mummy. Yeah, that's a good name. Double mummy. Or is it double dummy? Anyway, this was an exceptionally good piece of wood. I hope Len is going to appreciate. Should have saved this for my own plane. This will be in the 8 to 10 gram range when it's finished, which is, I don't know how you could make it a whole lot lighter than that anyway. Whatever's left over. See, this is what's nice about the self-stick. I think we'll put the rest of it up by the nose. We'll put this aside to dry. Hey, we got enough. If it stopped raining out there, we could go work on those propellers. Anyway, I really do like the self-stick bandages a lot better than the other kind. Props, of course. I'm not real familiar with painting nylon, but what I'm going to try wiping these down with some M600. He gave me some matching colors he'd like me to try to match. I'm going to have to mix the paint. And the green, I don't know if I'm going to be able to match that green. And by the way, this looks like a really cool wood product. I don't know where he got this. I can't even see the name on it. Oh, I wonder if that has, let's see. Oh my God, it's got 15 inches of pitch. Anyway, cool looking stuff. And I'll get these all sanded down. But again, the humidity is really high. It might be difficult to get these painted today. We'll have to do a little test. Mark Trower of Dallas sent in this picture. He's got another one here too. While I'm waiting to paint these props here, I'm looking over today's mail. Hey, profile cardinal. Several people have done this and it's been very successful. Hey, especially if you have the laser cut ribs already or a set of foam cores, making up the rest of it's a piece of cake. Anyway, this is Mark's wife, Gabriel. Now, he says he's going to put the K&B 61 in this, and he guarantees it's going to come out under 70 ounces. His wife has the look of, yeah, Mark, show me the money, and I'll believe it. Anyway, thanks to Mark Trower of Dallas, and we'll pass these on to Stunt News.
Today we didn't get any chance to do any painting yesterday with all the rain, and it looks like it's going to continue raining today. So I want to get this going. Maybe I can just get these sanded down and balanced. Of course, always get the old finish off. Acetone will take it right off. And I'm going to do a little experiment on this. This is some kind of wife-beaten prop. I'm wiping it down with M600. I'm going to try to scratch it with maybe some 220 sandpaper to get a little better grip on, and we'll find out. Again, the first thing, especially if the prop's been flown, is get all the old grit and gringe and whatever off. And in the case of this wood one, by the way, I've been looking at this prop. This is kind of an neat prop. It's got way too much pitch for a stunt prop, but it's kind of a antique looking prop. And it's got some kind of finish on that, I don't know, looks like varnish or something, but we'll get all that old finish off. That's for sure. Look how nice the blades are on that. That's got some nice piece of work. To show you, even after sanding this down, getting all the old finish off, obviously it's a good idea no matter what you do. Now we're going to have to thin one of these blades out. And I can even feel, even when I did this on a carving machine, this blade is thicker than this, so I can feel it with my bare hands. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little sanding block and just try to true this up until it's not only in balance, but it has the same feel. Now see, you can see some of the imperfections in the way this blade was cut. They really, even though it's kind of a cool prop, the workmanship is, well, not perfect, that's for sure. And now if you were to sand this by hand without a block, you're going to just make ripples in it. Oh, Ken's here. So I'm going to try to take the thick blade and even get it down to where it's the same by feel. Give me 1 second, Kenny. I want to finish this prop up. Still raining out there? Nice looking prop. Oh, they're beautiful, except it's not even close balance-wise. What kind is it? These bastards didn't come over because they want to help me balance props. He brought me my birthday present. Watch, I'll cut the fish in half. Believe it or not, I just was at the pet store getting a thing to clean the tank.
The thing to clean the tank, huh?
All right, open it up. Open.
I don't think you'll need anything to clean the tank.
Oh my
anymore.
God! Aaron's gonna die! He's bigger than the pond! Look at this! Oh, that's John Brodak. Hang on. Oh, John. Answer. It's John Brodak or Joe K? Oh my God, he's cool.
With the captain.
Yeah!
Hold on. Who can I say it's calling? Hold on.
Obviously the phone rang here, and this is a live. God, he's big too. He's almost as big as the
It was
court.
the biggest one I could find.
Yeah, channel cat.
It was the only one I could find.
When I was up at the pond store, I asked the guy about a catfish, and he said, the only kind you can get is a channel cat. So we got a channel cat. Oh my God, he's really cool.
Is he pretty?
I don't know if you noticed, though. Move over so I can show you. I fooled around with this tank all day. I've been trying to get the tank. Midgley's been talking to me every day about getting it all cleaned up, because you know what the wife and kids are getting me for my birthday Saturday? Pandas. 2 baby pandas. They're telescope and eye pandas. There's only
They're very, very cute. Oh, and they're babies. I don't want big fish. I want babies. Let's go put them in the pond. Hey! Sitting there, sitting in the bag. Nancy's got to go to work. Ah! See, if you worked for me, you would never have to go to work. She'll work for me. Okay, Mr. We have to have a name for this cat. What do you call him, Midgley? Let's see, something derogatory. Dave Midgley would be a good choice. We got to name him something before we let him loose. Mike? Oh, no. Where are those other fraidy cats? They're all hiding out on us. Mr. Channel Cat is in here. You can tell the whole day just gets blown away. Scott Smith's father, the props are on. They're going to wait till tomorrow. Stopped raining out here even. And the only problem, we released the Channel Cat in here. He went and hid in the plants. I guess we're not going to see him for a day or so. Anyway, and it's time to leave. I guess we're not going to have any luck. These propellers are going to take us a month to build. So. See you tomorrow after we get done shopping. Well, it took a while, but we finally got Catfish Hunter. We've named him Catfish Hunter. Here it is, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and he's finally getting along with the other fish and coming up and eating with them and everything. Where the hell did he go now? There he is, right there. Catfish Hunter. Anyway, hey, that was a great birthday present from Ken Thompson. Appreciate it. And we also had another unusual thing. We saw the first frog actually sitting on the bottom of the water here. I don't know where he went. We've been sitting out here all night watching the fish. Anyway, these guys have been a lot of fun. And Scott Smith's father is still going to be waiting. There he is. There's Catfish right down there. Look at those whiskers. Catfish Hunter. Anyway, we'll get back tomorrow to working on props. Flying toy airplanes, doing our thing, getting ready for the team trials. Catfish Hunter. Anyway, the thing does look, I don't know, maybe I never even videotaped this thing at night. We got spotlights out here and garden lights and underwater lights. There's lights under there, lighting up the waterfalls and everything. Okay, but I'm still having fun. Still a lot of fun to sit out here at night and watch these guys eat. There's one of the babies down there too. We got 4 babies. Catfish Hunter. I don't even know how many toys we have now. Hey, there he is. Anyway, you know I'm crazy. I don't have to convince you. See you in the morning. Now, with all the confusion with Catfish Hunter yesterday, I didn't expect a birthday present a couple of days before my birthday. Anyway, we're having fun. The wood prop looks like it's going to take real good without any primer, but I'm skeptical about the nylon one. Again, we don't do this all the time. This is some big giant, who the hell knows, he's got 18-inch written on. But I want to see how the yellow is actually going to hold on there. When I go to backmast this, if the tape pulls up the yellow, then I know I'll have to either put primer on this, and you see I've got a lot of sanding scratches in it, so it gets a tooth. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience painting these. I hope the paint doesn't fall off. Of course, he gets his full money back if it does, and we'll have to do it over. But I'm going to try to do this. I also tried, he gave me some samples of paint of the colors of the plane. I don't have anything even close except for the yellow, so I'm going to make the props black and yellow, kind of like the Seafire props, and maybe do... The idea with props is, if you're going to paint them, to keep the finish as thin as possible, so I'm trying not to build up, 30 coats of paint on here. Anyway, we'll see how these dry up. We got a lot of work to do at the shop today. I tell you, I hate to see this thing go. I want you to take a real close look at this. This is the tripod I've had for, this is going to be 11 years. Look at the condition. Oops, the whole top falls off. Look at the condition. This is broken. This doesn't work anymore. I've got zip ties holding. Now you can wonder why Karen bought me a tripod for my birthday. Look at this. This piece is supposed to be like a friction fit. This doesn't work at all anymore since Krug fixed it. So anyway, what Karen did is, she knows I've been having trouble with this. She went and bought me a new tripod. I love her. And while we're going to work on this top block today, I also got, let's see what brand this is.
Vanguard. Who knows if this is a cheap piece of junk or not. Anyway, brand new tripod so I can become, at least convince somebody that I'm professional. I don't know if I really will, but we can try to fake it out. It really is nice. I have all kind of knobs and adjustments, and boy, I'm just like a big guy. I even have one of these that works until the next time Krug fixes it. And I gotta loosen this knob. I'm to a bubble level. Wow. Expect to see about a 90% increase in performance in your next video set. Thing works good. Thank you, Karen.
Now, this is always the part of the job that's a little tricky if you've never seen this before. Is you've got to pick up that little mark from the wire, trim this, and then block sand it down, and we'll get this ready. Now the reason is I want to bring this up to Hampton with me. I also want to, hey, I love this. Hey, does this work or what? Sometimes it doesn't fall if you can get a little air underneath it, but yeah. I'll block out that light sometime. Anyway, I can pick up the line here, and I'll put a ballpoint pen on there just because my eyes are bad. Then I'll get this block sanded out. Then I'll put it back on the mold to do the final sanding, and I'll make the little doublers up in the front so it'll be ready. Actually, this one didn't even crack in the back. This is an excellent one. And this will be for Len Harding. This will be on his Cardinal kit. Now, if you're real careful, you can just get the pen to glide right in that line. Just makes it easy to pick up when you're not 18 years old and have 18-year-old eyes. And I think this is one of the reasons a lot of people that have been buying these have been coming up with planes that are a lot lighter. Actually, not only a lot lighter, they're a lot easier to make. Several of them were at the Nats that had these blocks on there. And every one of them was on the light side, where years ago, you can imagine, not only that, them trying to get decent blocks is almost impossible. A bunch of these went over to Europe too, so I put a whole bunch of them, 8 of them in one box. Anyway, good technology, practical stuff, works every time. And if you don't want to do it yourself, send me the $30 and I'll do it. Tricky part, I try to leave the line on and then I sand the line off. And it's easier to do this with a razor than with an X-Acto knife because it's wider and it doesn't tend to catch in the grain as easy. Found that out after making enough of these. Boy, when I think of how many days I spent the whole day carving a top block, and hollowing and breathing all that dust in and everything, man, this is like a miracle for me. The whole trick is to get good A-grain wood, get real light A-grain wood. And even if they split at the back, it's not a big deal, just hit it with a little CA. Got a hard spot in the wood right there. Sanding belt. This is one way you just take down one of the old sanding belts, try to grab one edge and keep the pressure on with your hand. This usually will get you a halfway decent edge with very little work. Then just move your hand down to the next part. You really don't have to get this super perfect because you're going to get the joint in the plane, and you can press it down as you go. This little piece is extra, like that.
course, you want to put a little reinforcement up in the front here. Be nice if we had some CA that didn't clog up. Oh yes, we have no CA today. Let's try this one. Haha, no tube. Boy, I'll tell you, the CA in this shop, nobody ever bothers to clear the tube. Look at this. You think this only happens to you? Let's try another one. What do we have? 10 jars of CA here, not one of them works. Well, we got some that's coming out. Amazing. The amazing Rolo. Okay, the idea is here anyway, is to get a little reinforcement so you have some room. You can just, this is a rolled sheet, but you can use a straight sheet. Just wait for it to kick, trim it off, and we can hit it with a sanding block. And depending on what size spinner you want to use, so you can trim this according to what spinner you want to use. We could actually even put another little piece here. Whoa, what do you tell you? The wind blows these away. A lot of times it's easier just to wait till you go to fit the nose ring on here, and then you move the nose ring back till it's right in exact position that you need. We don't know the final fit because I don't know if he's going to use a 2-inch or an 1 3/4 spinner, but we have enough meat on here, no matter what spinner he uses, we can blend that in. Now usually you get a little bit of a wrinkle up in the front, not much, but because you have some extra meat there, you can get that right out, no problem at all. And then what the deal is, to get this really nice, is to put the piece back on the mold. Do all the sanding while it's on the mold, and we'll sand this with 400. Spend a little time, get this all finalized. Get this joint nice and smooth. You don't want to sand this unless it's on the mold now. Take some 400. Let me get the mold. Would have been a good idea to leave the mold out. See how forgetful you can be. Anyways, to take the mold, now keep in mind those little pieces up front raise it up, so you don't want to overdo it. And now you can just do all your sanding right on the mold. It dresses right off. Matter of 5-10 minutes, you've got it all dressed down. Actually, one of the biggest problems of making these parts is shipping them. You need to ship them in a box. In fact, this one I think I'll hand deliver up to Len at the contest since he's not building today. But the idea is if you need to ship this, guys, I like $10 to make a box up. You need a big giant box like for a kit or some kind of larger than a videotape box here to send this. Now that is probably, I don't know how you could make a better top block. That really is, look at this. Anyway, that's it, and that is one nice, this one was really one of the lightest, nicest ones I've made. Good luck, Len. Now we finally got a break in the weather here to get the black paint on this. This, of course, will have to dry. Actually, I'm a little concerned about painting APC props. This is the first one I've painted. It doesn't look like the paint's real happy on there. And this wood one, I guess you can see real close. Guess I'm going to have to sand this out and give it 2 or 3 coats. It's picking up the wood grain. This is a different kind of wood than rev-ups are made out of, but I'll do the rest of that off camera and then we'll get into, I hope, finishing them up the next day. Anyway, we're waiting for a call from Chuck Holtzapfel to see if he's going to make it down tomorrow with the twin. Should be an exciting day if he comes down. Now it's Saturday before Vic's contest. 2 weeks to the team trials, Hampton, and then right off to the team trials. Here's the future. What is he the future of anyway? Anyway, got a couple cool things. Kyle and Daryl met a young man. I guess he's over there setting up. They brought a trainer for him to fly. This may be the first time he ever flies. They're going to donate one of their ringmasters to the cause. Peter the pilot? Well, if these guys can't get you flying, we'll sue them, that's all. What kind of warranty do we have here, Darryl? What kind of warranty? The Philly Flyers trainer warranty or what?
Warranty for getting up in the air.
Yeah, okay. Now see, when you're done with one lesson from Kyle, you can go right out and fly a 747. No problem.
Don't tell him that.
When you go to the airport, just throw the pilot out the window. I'm taking over this airplane.
His father, I was telling him, I didn't get your name, I'm sorry.
Daryl.
Daryl, Nat Johnson.
Nice to meet you.
I was telling him the other day that he and his father are into auto racing.
Oh,
I
cool.
watch all the auto races.
Oh, the NASCAR and all that stuff?
All those, yeah.
Kind of breezy and lumpy air, but it's certainly good enough for learning how to fly
They're leaving
today, that's for
Middlesex today,
sure.
and his father's picking him up, and then they're heading right up to New Hampshire for an auto race tomorrow.
One of my friends is a sponsor of one of those
His father had him in
cars.
the pits one day, and he said he asked the driver if he could try it out.
Kid grabs the key, steps on the gas, throws the helmet out the window, and breaks the lap record, huh?
So the pit crew chief.
Like Grandpa said, he said he doesn't trust you. Could that be possible? I trust you, don't worry. Give me my helmet.
Safety glasses.
Give me safety glove. Give me the dome. Now, the only problem here is we had some really crazy air coming over the trees, and it's very humid and hot, so I want Kyle to really be careful here, not to get too much of a daredevil. And Jimmy brought his spare motor to try to make a decision if this motor is going to be worth leaving in the plane, or if he needs a little more power. Jimmy's got one that's got a little less time on it. This one's probably got 1,500 flights on it or something crazy. Today we're having trouble with that trainer. A typical thing is as soon as you take the battery clip off, it'll run and then shut right off. I think Jimmy's got a hotter plug or something. They're working on that over there. And we still don't know if Chuck's going to make it. Chuck said he might show up. I only can stay till around lunchtime today. Of course, it's my birthday. And they're having a little Karen and Wendy impromptu party for the kids, and I'd like to go up and see my mom today too. So, yeah, and it's my birthday. And we want to get that young kid flying. We like that. I'm sure he's excited about it. He's over there standing by the fence waiting. Get it fixed, you guys. I thought you guys were better than this. And Kyle has already paid his entry fee for F2B, so let's see, 2 weeks from now. Now, anybody's watching the tapes, remember, I'm going on vacation right after the team trials for 3 weeks, so I won't be back. And your team trial copy will be 3 weeks later than it normally would be, but hey, I need a vacation, so does Karen. She deserves it for putting up with these toy planes for all these years. And we'll hope either combination of that Kyle does well, I do well, we all do well, Brian does well, and we all have a great time most of all. Quiet out longer, Kyle. You're making cigarette boxes again. We've been trying to give Kyle some video of his flights so he can get some idea what he's... Things that he'd like to improve or correct is lose the cigarette boxes. That's the most obvious one. Okay, it really looks like it's going to be a hot day today too. I hope Karen has taken this into account. Pizza delivery. Hey. I didn't know if Chuck was going to make it. Chuck Holsapple. He wants to be windy when he grows up, but he just can't seem to grow up. Good man. Let's see it. We all waited. I got word out on the internet. Today's the day. We got a young man over there. We're trying to get a motor run for him. The poor kid's so disappointed. Every time you take the battery clip off, the motor shuts off. Over there on that profile? Yeah. We'll get it running for him. We have Damarel power. Oh, we'll play with this later. You can take this out.
That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
There's the twin. Everybody in the world knows about this twin. I even got it. You're on the internet, Holsapple. Look at this thing. Oh, he needs a van to carry it. Oh, he's got Fates playing here.
Fates playing.
All right. You need the extended van. Does this thing fit in? Look at the size of this thing. It's a sweeper. Look at this thing.
Good morning.
By the way, if you want to sell this, Venturini will buy it.
You guys made it. How you doing?
Hi.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, guys.
Oh, great. I'm glad you made it.
Jim? Hey, how's it going?
Hey, you bum. 2 more VCRs died.
Oh, my Christ.
Look at this.
my.
Carlos, I want my money back. Look at this Aero Commando technology.
Oh,
You see it first. The first living proof that Chuck Holsapple.
A Shrike stunt ship.
Jesus. Look at it.
Holy beauty.
Oh my God. That is awesome. Awesome. I'm telling you. Now, how much the legit does this weigh? Don't tell me what you think it weighs. You know what?
It weighs 112. I had it up to 116 because I had the CG, I had the wheels, the main gear right on the CG a little in front of it. So I had to add some ballast and I made some new gears. And
You may have to cut the rudder off to get the CG to where we ran it. He bit on it. He was thinking that bastard's done that already.
hey, Wendy,
Yeah.
this is at 18%.
18? That's okay.
Well, sure it is. This is Jim Greenaway's wing that he cut me 10 years ago.
How many ribs? It looks like you have a rib every
I got it
inch.
hollowed out and I got the
BJ wing.
Yeah. Looks awesome.
with a BJ wing.
Looks awesome. I'll tell you, you've outdone me. Even I have never done this.
This is
Woo!
embarrassment compared to that Spitfire.
This is unbelievable.
Gorgeous.
Gordon Delaney would be wetting his pants looking at this. Gordon, you've been out-Gordoned.
And the vertical CG's not too bad. I hung it from the rafters.
Not too bad?
Well, it's a foam fuselage.
Woo!
Lightweight glass cloth.
That is unbelievable. Chuck, I am totally impressed. Flip it over so we can see some of the
It almost looks like a seaplane with that.
Yeah, I've gotten that. But I saw this is like the shorts, 330.
Yeah.
The shorts 330, 360.
Oh,
These gear
man.
570,
Yeah.
330, so that's what I decided to do rather than have the.
What do you think, Jimmy? Is this unbelievable or what? Mike Rogers eat your heart out.
Lifting fillets and the finish is not so hot, but that's okay. It's experimental.
I think once we cut the rudder off, it's going to be fun. Just give me that old chainsaw, we'll get a sucker flying. Chuck, I got to tell you, I am impressed. I like the way you did the nacelles. You know, the way it scoops around on the nacelles? And don't even take that shit out of the car. We want to fly this.
All right.
So leave that shit in there.
Let's go fire it up.
Let's quit fooling around. Did you ever have the engines run?
Yeah, these were two good RS-35s that haven't been run for a while.
Yeah, ask if you ever had to run that airplane with those tanks.
What's that?
So let
Ask
me
if
get.
you ever had to run in that airplane with those fuel tanks.
But no, what I want to do is run it.
Everything, Tate? I mean, geez.
We'll ground run it. We'll set.
Run it on the ground, and let's try to get it that both motors sound or roughly to. What size props you? Those are 10.6s?
Those are coming off. I got two 10.6 PowerPoint balanced.
PowerPoints are shit. You don't want PowerPoint. You want something with a lot of bite. Something with some meat.
Maybe not. You got.
You don't have to worry about this whipping up or anything. Let me tell you.
Offset there.
You got to worry about getting it over on the wing over, not
You're
whipping
going
up.
to be flying it. A little offset in the rudder. You
Yeah.
got some offset in this engine. You got more offset in this engine in case this one quits first.
You don't need any offset in a twin. Twins you build straight.
Well,
It'll probably fly just as good on one engine as it does on two.
It's lighter than Michael.
All right, I'm sure everybody here wants to see it fly, so let's quit puttering.
well, you're going to fly it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've been thinking about this all night.
And it's big now. It's not a whole lot of area.
How much is it?
It's about 770 squares,
It's an IS
6.7 aspect ratio.
I'll probably have a couple of BYSOs if you really want something with some...
Something with some bite. You got to have to worry about making this thing go through the air, not worry about whipping up or
Well, you
anything.
could try it with the PowerPoints first, but see how the motors labor. It is 100 ounces.
Did he get a flight? Hey! Beautiful. A nice picture of the tree, anyway.
Now his father's in trouble.
All right, now you got to buy him a 747.
Now his father's, I'm the grandfather.
Well, you better go out and learn too, so you can...
Grandfather's got to pay double.
Now it'll rotate pretty quickly. Because of the placement of the wheels, it'll rotate pretty quickly. So just hold down and run it around as much as you want to. They're windy horns, so if they fail.
Yeah, you are pretty close to the CG with the main.
Well, it was worse.
I'm almost surprised it's with the new van.
Yeah, I've had that.
More than a year now.
What's the CG now, do you know?
CG's great. It's like 18%. Just
Propane jets or one. There's 10 tapes, I only had time, because I have so many broken videos. I only had time to make you the first two.
Get down to our competition, fly it fun scale and insert.
I tell you what, I always liked the aero, and so I decided to
210.5 balance.
You got 810.
I have one 10.6 turns up, but I have two 10.5s in the balance. And these things with the wide blade, that might work.
I only have two of these power points, and those other that painted.
The controls a little bit more free. They feel a little bit. They're very fast. I wish I could slow them down even more, but I guess for now I'm locked in.
They're fast. I don't remember what bell crank. I know. Do you remember your big bell crank from?
Yeah.
That's originally what I was going to put
You got
in.
the original 6-inch one. It was in a MiG, I think.
Yeah, I
or
do.
something.
I do. But I haven't used it. I was going to use it in this, and I changed my mind on it. The throw's 2.5 to 3. Not quite
Yeah, like a
small.
BJ is. Yeah.
Well, I think a BJ is more 2 to 3. This doesn't have as much flap area.
And what's the tail movement on?
18. And the bell's 9 inches from the leading edge. I don't know what it is out here with the tip of this. That's irrelevant.
Yeah, that's just...
But I was tickled, you know, I did the calculating on this thing, because Craig Gundrich used to throw, Jim Greenwell used to always talk 18%, and I was at 18.5%, so.
No, you're close. That's real close. That's not bad at all.
Getting better. Pretty damn good. Yeah. That's the win now. We got 3 rocks before yours, so that's pretty soon. Okay.
Now the spinner's work. This is the one I covered. I've been through this a lot of times. You get out here, Jim Lee's telling me at the last, like the bond one, I think it's on page 3. Shift that one. Shift that one.
I don't have a problem. That was good. Got out to the field, the whole folks standing around, they're all ready, he's got his lines, put through, full testing, everything's ready to go. Picks up this fuel thing.
This one was done before, it's dead.
started the engine on. That's good. Like that. That was neat.
Up over there. That wind catches that rudder. That's what I was just saying. It's always tempting that's doing. I think that's like a 747. I think we better get going. Nice meeting you.
Well, we got a preliminary flight on Chuck's twin, Jim Tate. I believe this is a little 51 Tiger with a pipe, but I'm not sure. We'll take a little look at that 3-blade prop on it. Jim's from Pennsylvania, needless to say, flying partner of Chuck. And we have had a million fun days out of Chuck's. It's been unbelievable. The old days when we had the fun flies at Chuck's, it was really great. Anyway, we're not gonna have a whole lot of time here. We're gonna get back to the house and we gotta get ready for the inevitable birthday stuff. But now from the preliminary things on the twin, it looks like one of the things we would want to do is use full-length lines. The lines felt short. I didn't want to get too cute with it. It feels like it'll be no problem making it loop and stuff. The other thing I suggested, Chuck tape the hinge lines because the plane is heavy. Use the full-length lines, make a handle with as small a spacing as you can, and as short of an overhang, and that's the significant thing, is the short overhang. The wind is terrible. Oh, the wind is awful. Change your motor now, because we can get even if you just fly, to get a run on a motor, you guys could change the motor now. You got pillows and stuff with you. You're not going to accomplish much getting 10 practice flights. Put Jimmy's motor in there. What we're trying to get Kyle wound up is he's got one motor, and that's the old worn out one, and Jimmy made a fresh one for him. And then he can take the worn out one home and get a ring in it. We get somewhere. I'm going to go out to this contest tomorrow with Paulo Serra. We're going to meet for breakfast and then drive out. It's about a 2-hour ride for us. And the air is always tricky and persnippety out by Vic, so we'll have to give that a little bit of testing if we need to, and hope we're going to see some of the other guys out there tomorrow. It's really a beach day today, boy. If there ever was a day I wish I was in the beach or in Vic's boat water skiing or something, this is it. But boy, it was really good spending some time with Chuck and Jimmy, and hey, we got that young kid. I think we got more than one flight, in fact. I think we got 2 while we were fooling with the twin. another guy we've missed, just thinking about the Pennsylvania guys. We missed Gunder. Craig Gunder, boy, we had some great times with him. Just other thoughts that are going through my mind. The twin, I hope we're going to see more and more of that as he gets it trimmed out, and I really think that's an amazing accomplishment. It's a really attractive model. I know it's going to be a crowd pleaser, even if it turns out that he just flies it on kind of demo deals, but like Banjock flies his bi-slob, but I think the only thing that's going to keep it from being a real full-fledged stunt model, or whatever you want to call it, is the fact that it is on the heavy side. And I don't know if there's anything or some things that he could do to get that weight down. But it does fly, and it lands. Oh man, landing is great.
Take out the motor. The 632 one? Yeah. That's over in my box.
Motor. Even if you just fly level, he's going to get the time down. I think that's going to be more important right now, given the fact that we've lost the air. Anyway, he could take care of this and see if I stick around till Holtzapfel gets a couple flights. These are the drawings in Chuck, his conceptual drawings of when it started out. It started out to be a twin half A.
No, it really didn't. What happened is, I'm a school teacher. We had a horrible winter in '94, and in January, a lot of time off, and
You mean taxpayers paid to develop this design? There's 40 illiterate kids in where you teach, but you got this thing built.
So anyhow, I always wanted to build a twin, and I like the Aero Commander, even though if you look at an Aero Commander alongside of this, it doesn't look very much like it. But in any event, that's how it started out, and then back to school for a couple days, the next storm hit, and then I drew it up full scale, and then proceeded to build it off and on over a long time. I've been let's see, I guess that was January of '94. I'd do something and it would sit for a month. I'd do something else, it would sit for a couple months. That's a P-51 with or maybe without. You know, I just happened to draw this on. I happen to like wheel pants, although it's out of character for a P-51, but hopefully enough of modification that
It'll be a bitch when he retracts them and they go into the office. I don't know. The World War II pilots would have went for retracts.
To be honest, I don't like the way the P-51 sits up on stilts when the gears are down. If it could retract, that's nothing for you. That's just kind of a wing view.
Here's a picture of your Talon. Whip those pictures of the Talon out.
Oh, okay.
We built a Kostecki Talon. Oh, yes. I always liked this plane. It's got a 40 in it, you said?
Yep. We worked under Tiger 40, under Big Art's tutelage. Tell me what to do.
Did Kostecki help you with the...
No, but I'll tell you what, I collaborated with him.
He's a school teacher too, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's an art teacher. He's got about 30 years in. Anyhow, something didn't jive with the photographs of the article and the drawing itself, so I asked him what is inaccurate, and then he told me that the changes to make that were different from the drawing itself.
Your eyes, you have that...
They're not bedroom eyes, I guarantee you.
No, you look like that guy that blew up the building in Oklahoma.
Don't tell anybody.
maybe you're the other guy that look at his eyes. Look at these eyes. Would you sell this guy a tune pipe? Look at it. I'll bite this scoop if nobody talks to me. Oh, you're making me laugh. Nice pictures anyway. Remember the days I was just thinking about the days, the fun flies up at yours. Now tell me the truth. Was that the best days of your life or
We
what?
had fun.
Oh, come on.
I'd
man.
like to have, I could blackmail you with those guinea pigs.
Oh, no. No, we don't
Imagine
talk.
we have some of that. I don't know if we have any of that stuff on tape or not. I don't know if tapes.
Change complete, Kyle? You guys look like you were making a hospital ward out here or something. It is complete, okay. Anyway, I gotta leave in a few more minutes, but I just wanted to thank Chuck Holsapple, Jim Cade, everybody. This has been a thrilling experience, and this is one hell of an airplane. Welcome to downtown Rutherford. Good to be back. Oh, I love these downtown tree-lined streets. We just get back from Middlesex, and we're in the middle of a big storm. A branch blew down in front of the house. Neighbor's car almost got squashed. Whole backyard, there's baskets and things floating all over the place. Oh man, I hope this is going to be better. Thunder, lightning, trees blowing around. What a mess. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, right. I hear the sirens coming. So I gotta tell you, my mother really loves me. Check this birthday card out. On your birthday, too windy, sunshine floods. Look at what I got, storms. Look what she says here, love mom. And then she gives me $10 and she says, buy a fish. So I went down and bought a fish. Ooh, we got 5 of the guys in there now bubbling away. These are pandas. Little pandas. Bert, Ernie, and the pandas. See how small they are? What do you see a month from now? They'll be 4 times this size. Little pandas. Anyway, that was my birthday present. Pandas. How many people get pandas for their birthday? See the nice tree that's now in front of our house instead of attached to the tree where it should be. Anyway, this guy fell down. Look at the size of this thing. This thing fell down in the street, missed the neighbor's car, so he put his car in the driveway. And as he's pulling it in, another one fell down over here. Not a scratch on the car. I hear the emergency vehicles coming here. We're about past the worst of the storm anyway. Happy birthday, Wendy. Always remembered, it's the day Elvis Presley died. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Karen, your doll is singing me happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. You don't look 52. You look 62. Happy birthday, dear Wendy. Buy a fish. Happy birthday to you. See? These dolls really do warm you up on a cold day. What should have been an outdoor birthday party coming. I guess it's turned into an indoor birthday party. Everybody canceled out on coming. I had invited President Nixon, President Carter.
Nixon's dead.
Nixon's dead. Vic's contest looks like it may be a blowout. Oh man, happy birthday, Wendy. People think I'm 52.
I should be holding this camera.
Have you got the other
Happy birthday
Let's have the camera.
to you. Happy birthday. Look at the card I got from Bill Zimmer. Check this out. This Bill is okay. I don't care what Doris says about him.
No, after he blows it out.
Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish. Make a wish.
I made a wish.
You're gonna watch that.
52. I want to be 42.
Did you wish for
I
more?
want to be 22.
I was gonna say, as long as you're
Come
wishing.
on, with good-looking kids like this.
I mean, as long as you're wishing, yeah, why don't you?
Cards from Bill Zimmer. Look at this. Unbelievable. Come on, I'm hungry.
Let me get you on camera. Oh, you know what? You know, Wendy, let her hold the camera, and you want to read that card, the frog and toad card.
Oh, give me the frog and toad card. Let's read it on camera. But I'll show you what lovely children I have. From both of us, go ahead. Now, it's stupid. Go ahead. You said you would. All right. Hope your birthday's happy. Looks like Bill Zimmer down the bottom. See, I told you it wouldn't get a laugh. Hey, to everybody who sent cards.
No, read the plaque that they wrote.
I can't read it. How can I read it?
Dear Wendy, happy birthday from both of us. We love you for your talents, good looks, cooking expertise, and your money.
Mainly your money.
Mainly your money.
And your bell cranks. Come on, let's have some ice
Mom, aren't
cream.
you glad you married? Birthday boy, he's 25 today.
25.
52, 25.
25.
You can look at it any way you like.
It's sort of subjective.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to good-looking Wendy. We already did that.
I already did that.
You ran that
He doesn't look a day older than...
that one dry, that's for sure.
He doesn't look... How's the cake, Wendy? Stacy.
Too much going on,
He doesn't look a day older than 55, does he?
How is it?
Stacy made
How is
the
it?
cake.
It's fantastic. I spent all day baking it.
That's Stacy made it. You helped her?
I taught Stacy how to make it. I'm good.
Both of you were
I'm good.
Why don't you get Ken's guitar
Look
and
at this
sing me a
face.
song?
Look at this face.
Nice hair.
Yeah.
This is the Bill Zimmer shampoo. I'll never be gray and old looking. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Doc. I'm not old and gray. I just look old now.
Oh my God, look what's in here. Oh, you get this, Wendy. All the crunchies. All the crunchies.
I like Crunchies. What did I make?
You got some, you know, sit down.
Isn't it my birthday? Wait, what the hell's going on here?
Sit down. It's time to eat.
Alright, I'm gonna eat now.
This is the very good cake.
Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna have some.
This is good.
Thank you. Is it good?
Excellent.
Excellent. Well, the storm is over, the birthday party's over, the fish are all back underwater, the branches are all picked up, and we're out at the fence hill. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. You can see what's left of the rain from last night. They had the same from here.
I have seen so many airplanes taking off the
Little Joey has arrived. We can start now.
Okay, Joe and Peggy are here. Start the contest. We're going to have a little field dedication here real soon for Bertie Maddox, who just recently passed away. One of the Suffolk stunt masters. And then I guess we'll get, looks like we'll have plenty of time for a little practice flight if they can sweep the water off the field.
11 notes, what I was doing anyway.
Hey, start the contest. Joe's here.
Vic, it's 12 and 5.
Can I have your attention, please? Can everybody come over here?
Hey, my man, how you doing? Nice day.
Beautiful so far.
Right, but nice.
These contests are always a lot of fun, but today we have something that's a little bit difficult that we have to take care of here. We've all had our 5 minutes of fame, no matter who we are. You know, some of us here are known around the world, some of us are just known on the circles, but we're all here for one reason, that's to have fun and to enjoy life. Bernie Maddox was one of these people who was known to his wife Lynn, his children John, Bernie, Tara, and Jill, and his granddaughter Amanda. To him, he was one of the most important people in the world, just like Wendy, just like any of us who are known, okay? Bernie was a very powerful man. His presence was very powerful here. Why? Because he was here for one reason, and that's to have fun. That's why we have these meets. That's why we have children. That's why we have wives. and grandchildren. Bernie was very powerful in that respect, as we all are in our own lives. Some of us will go on and be recognized for what we do. We'd like to recognize Bernie for who he was. He was a very strong man, very intelligent man, and a very powerful presence here on this field. And for that reason, we'd like to dedicate this field in perpetuity to Bernie Maddox, and from now on it'll be known as the Bernie Maddox Memorial Field. Thank you.
Pudgy and stunt nose. We gotta milk this for all it's worth. When you screw up, you gotta make amends. I said, well, Hank has been known to be such a playboy. You know, him and Jim Casale used to do the boss scene together.
Yes. Paper?
What's that?
Yeah, tissue paper. Toilet paper he used.
No.
Clean
Paper towels.
Clean rag.
He's right.
Actually, I can...
Actually, this is the nicest I've ever seen it out here.
Oh, wait.
Just go, not quite. I got about 2 weeks ago.
Lenny Melito's Cardinal kit still flying after flying into trees, bushes, vans. Still crazy after all these years. Lenny Melito. Mike Chioda's, I don't even remember who. This must be Don Gerber's plane. It used to belong to Jim Damero, I think. I'm not sure though. Maybe it's a different one. With a offset mounted motor, kind of a unique power thing.
You ready? This is it.
Rick Macaruso's Tomcat.
Come back a little. Right there.
Beautiful details on this. Look up close.
You. It's made in Italy.
Is that Italian
gave me.
This is what Holtz apple needs. What the hell is that? A pick? Oh, in Italy. It looks like it. Are they balanced?
Yeah.
Alright, it's a 10-6. Let's see how much the picture does. Yeah, this is what Chuck could have on his twin maybe.
Yeah,
a couple
some
of these.
camber.
Yeah? It's a lot of cooling marks in there though. Well, it doesn't matter. You're going to refinish it yourself anyway. Oh, looks nice. Did you try one yet? You tried?
No, that's the only one I have. I don't have a plane for an engine that.
How much were they?
I have no idea. A friend of mine gave me this.
That'd be worth trying.
That hobby shop in Chester.
Yeah. Okay.
He passed away. He used to have this propeller.
Well, we got anything with a 35? Give it a try. You got even now your Prowler's got an FP. That'd be no good on an FP.
No.
On a Fox, I'll bet you that'd be good on a Brodax Nobler.
Could be.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You say Italian propeller?
Yeah, from Italy. Yeah.
I haven't seen this propeller.
Smells good.
Pepperoni. Actually, you get them in pepperoni or sausage.
It must be oregano.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing to try on an oval, like a Fox 35.
Yeah.
Any low RPM motor.
They use an olive.
No. A friend of mine just gave me. It was the only one he had. He said, this sample is for Border Joy.
Really, so far the wind hasn't picked up, but from time to time this can get to be an exciting place to fly. You never know until it comes time to fly. Try to get some of the little details on Vic's plane. Like Chuck Holtzappel's twin, it's just absolutely beautifully detailed. Every little rivet and no step, and hey, everything's nice. Master builder. Good morning. So what is this now? You want to have more grandchildren?
No more grandchildren.
Ah, you wimp.
Let me ask you something, man. Come here, look. I'm gonna find a back.
He's got it. Camino with his stiletto. I believe, but I'm not sure, this is Tony's third contest. And it looks like as we go through the practice flights, the wind is getting a little lumpier, but again, that's hopefully going to be equal for everybody, so we have a good contest and no crashes. Absolutely, I forbid crashes today. Even if Mike Chioda flies. Looks like Nancy's getting fueled up here for balloon bust. They have some balloon bust. I think that this is the intermediate circle. Some balloon bust going on here. just worth mentioning is as Carlos and I drove out here today, as we went back through Rutherford, I'm guessing 1/3 of the streets had trees that had fallen down, and from the storm, that was a pretty big storm on my birthday, no less. And we really did have a great, hope you don't mind sharing our little family birthday party. The kids got me to fish, and my mother with that card, buy a fish. I mean, is that ever... So I guess you can tell why I am the way I am with my mother being like that. Buy a fish. Maybe I'll give that to Karen for her. Her birthday's coming up. He'll say, okay, Karen, buy a fish. Actually, I like to buy her dolls. Add to her doll collection. We still have the doll from Big Jim's mom, some dolls we've gotten from friends. I think our collection is up around 20 now. And as we're going up next weekend, the Midgley's contest, we're leaving one day early to go antiquing and try to find some little things. I hope it's going to... It's 2 days back home, and in 2 days we'll be off to the team trials. May even sneak a day in with a little bit of practice there, a couple of flights up the club field or something. Something that probably won't do us a lot of good. And then we're going to drive out to Muncie. So what happens if you're one of the lucky subscribers buying all these lovely tapes? Hey, you'll get your team trials tape around toward the end of September. And of course, we'll try to catch up on all our orders the day or two that we get back. So give me a day or two before you call to see how my vacation went, if you don't mind. And we'll be glad to share it with you through phone calls, videos, whatever. Anyway, one of the things I've been totally shocked by, this Canopy article that just was in Model Aviation. I had no idea how many people would be interested in that technology, and I've gotten... Midgley even said he had a lot of calls. I've gotten a lot of calls, a lot of letters and requests for video. So I hope we're going to see more and more interesting planes next year with canopies. As everybody probably knows, we're planning something like a G-Fire Reno Air Race Mark 21 late model post-World War II Spitfire. Haven't finalized it yet, but Joe's got the ribs, some of the ribs cut for the wing and made a prototype drawing. We hope it's going to be an I-beam and hope something that'll be a little unique, maybe something you haven't seen on video in a while. We're going to make some big changes to the fuselage, make it a lot more scale-like. And Bob Martens is working on a new tail plan for him, more scale-like tail. So it may be that we're sneaking up as each one of these elliptical wing planes evolves into something better and better. And I'm not so sure the one we have now is really too shabby. But I know we can make it better. And there's never a time in the world of modeling when you're done modeling and you're finished and you put your hat on and the stew is done. There's always the next project and more exciting ones. And I mean, just having this, looking at Chuck Holsapple's twin, it opens up my eyes to the possibility. And Al Rabe's, that absolutely unbelievable the Sea Hornet that Frank McMillan was gracious enough to loan us the pictures for. It's never ending. The world of modeling never ends and you're finished and you hang up your spurs and that's it. There's always some other project, always something that captures your imagination, and I guess that's part of the fun. Now last year, if you remember, and if you have never seen this video, it's probably one of the funniest videos I've ever done. It's Vic Macaluso. The day we cleaned up this field, we all came out here. And Vic towed it, we cut a tree down and he towed it behind his van. If you've never seen that tape, it's on last year's tape. But this year he's decided he wants to put a final finish on the field. He's going to tow balloons. Anyway, the field is in pretty nice shape. And we do a little pan out here. So far, actually, the air is not too bad. I was hoping we'd be able to, I'm assuming everybody's going to get their practice flights in and everything today. It looks like the air's going to hold up, but you never know. Anywhere along the shore, you never really know. Give the car a little car wash here. With the heat the way it is, I imagine in half an hour this field's going to be bone dry. It's really starting to get warm.
Right now, no.
Some fish out on this field. The fish would drink the water. They're all trying to figure out where the wind is.
I know.
Good luck.
When you get out, if you come to an outside here, it softens you up.
Watchers Club out here.
Literary corner over here.
A cooler of beer, a corner of Coors Light.
Yeah, nice little table.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Nice and sitting in the shade. You'll be in the shade in about another 10 minutes here.
I will.
Yeah. Looks like Don Patterson's getting ready to fuel up here. Yeah, still trying to find the wind. The wind has been moving and shifting. Looks like Dwayne's on a back circle here, practicing up for balloon bust. I don't know. See, the breeze is blowing in 3 different directions here. In this circle, it's blowing this way. Whoop. Okay, Don Patterson. Don Patterson on a practice flight here. We're getting ready for the pilots meeting. I think this may be the last practice flight. You should always have on these is sandpaper washers. So if that gets tight.
All right, guys, that's it. We're gonna have a policy meeting as soon as he lands. It's hot. Expert third, and then in reverse order, expert, intermediate. Expert, advanced, and then intermediate. Intermediate class would be the last one flown on this circle. After that, 5 minutes. Any question about that? You'll be timed from the instant the plane is released, not from the time you give a signal. It's a very informal event, and none of the score matters unless you break a balloon. You have to break a balloon in order for the score to pick the balloon. That's the decision of the judge. Crashing does not discriminate. If you hit that ribbon and break the ribbon, any questions?
Yeah. Can I borrow this plane for balloon bus?
Balloon bus? Perfect airplane for it.
Nice and pointy in the front.
It will maneuver.
It's got all the military markings for extra points.
One other thing about balloon bust. Very informal event. But
See, all right, I'll call you after you.
And just as we saw at the contest, the wind goes into howling mode. I can see the trees moving. Oh boy, this should be exciting. Doesn't that breeze feel? It's good here, but when you're flying, you don't want to hear about it. There's a new official stunt team, Team Long Island. Rudy Ryback, Dwayne Rothman. They're here to challenge the best of the best. Except he made a little mistake. He thought this was the world's strongest men competition. Came here by mistake with his weight belt. Okay, Rudy. Choked it twice, Rudy. 2 chokes. No. There we go. Look at this, he's got a 4-bladed prop. Oh, Dwayne's going to screw this up. One more little tweak of the needle here. There we go. You know if Mike is going up to Hampton next week, Henry?
I don't know. To where?
Hampton. Midley's contest.
I don't know.
chip this prop.
Come on over here by the side. We just want to take a real quick picture. Grab any airplane? Don't you dare touch my airplane. You checking?
Hey, that's...
Tough on him. You're taking a picture, right? Family.
I want to tighten up that group as much as we could without losing
sit down.
faces, all right? Everybody. We're not going to see the planes if we
You
don't.
guys on the North Fork there, come to the South Fork.
No, you won't be able to see the planes.
That's to go around by colors over on the outside.
Make sure you're in there.
Yeah, the outside here by colors.
All right, Mike, get in there. Smile up, Bobby. You got to stand around. Ready? Ready?
You gotta. There you go. That's the
Take a
stand.
picture, Robbie's taking a
So you gotta come this way.
All right, everybody smile here. Ready, man? Smile. Look at the...
The control line.
Don't stick your tongue out, little girl.
Couple more shots.
Take
cheese. Look at that, man. Cheese. Ready? Wendy, can I take you just...
I got an maybe on. There you go. Remember her?
Yeah, I want to take a shot. One more shot. One more shot.
Panoramic film?
That's
Come
it,
on.
sir.
They have advanced film these days.
See Bobby. Look at Bobby. No, look at the foot.
Okay?
Thank you.
Let's carry on.
That's Don Herdman's. I think that's a Billy Woolridge design, not sure.
What I'm seeing. Right.
Pizza, it's the latest thing. You know they made $200 at Circle Burner Meat selling that pizza?
Did they?
$200 profit on the pizza. $2 a slice. They sold every one of the 10 pies in 15
Well, how many did you
minutes.
buy?
I bought 2 pies.
Of course. But you didn't share.
Well, I was hungry. I'm hungry.
She's always supposed to eat.
I'm hungry.
The Italian stuff alone.
My wife doesn't feed me.
Beautiful plane of yours. Replay how you, first of all, you got to learn how to chip a prop.
I know how to chip a prop.
It's done at a complete 6 times for my wife.
Now this is what.
No, wait.
Tell us the truth. You busted the prop.
Commercial message for Windy Air now for Big Jim's front end and Windy's construction videos. The prop dorked both ends of it. 60 in the airplane, tightened down into the Big Jim front end with the Windy crutch. And the
Just
plane
unsolicited.
unsolicited, because I still got my airplane.
Hey, it's still there, even though you're a putz.
Without a crack, without anything. It
I'm
absorbs the
telling you.
vibration.
That's right.
And that's the key.
That's right. That Buick nose construction will work every time.
Yep.
And the lower your skill level, the more important it is. And you're about at the one.
Because you'll probably use this for a commercial.
You are a commercial. You a bum. Go get us lunch. Go get us some pierogies or something. Gotta sit here and watch this guy make a dink of himself. Sleepy, he just walked all over your line, so if that kid, he has extra lines in his box. Just take them. Don't even ask. Did you win today? Ah, it's hard to win when you don't fly. They okay? Okay. Get it. When Mike sets your needle, guaranteed there's going to be a lean run. Guaranteed. Oh, no. You don't want Chiota anywhere near a needle valve.
But I got the...
You might as well,
Last damn thing I didn't check.
It's a lot better to do it before he lets the plane go. Did Chiota put those lines on? Mike, did you put those lines on? Look at this. Would you trust this man? Oh.
1/8. No.
Always put the lines on up to up, back to, and then check them before you let the plane go. Hey Lou, did you ever fire your mechanic yet? This would be a good time to start. Mike, you're fired.
Where's your plane, Wendy?
The color scanner? Yeah, cool.
I like that T-shirt. I have the same one. I love it. Bald Hill. That's where I got this by the.
Oh, nice shirt. Turn around. We got some still photos of this. Come on, Rudy, Mr. Balloon Bust. Anyway, I think he did get 2 balloons for you. Yeah, 1, 2, I think he got. Rudy Ride, the king of Balloon Bust. I know what this is all about. Sleepy Ken Dawson. Yeah, I'll send you a couple pictures.
Yeah, got me last year. What happened?
Yeah,
balloon stick took you out.
Rudy, you're really dominating this class. You're like the dominant balloon man here.
Yeah, I'm a balloon buster from way back.
You're a buster from way back.
Matter of fact, that's what I'm using, a buster.
A buster.
Goldberg buster.
Mike was out here with spotlights practicing last. That's level.
Ah,
Who's up next, Macaluso?
Girls flight. Perfect.
You gotta fly right-handed, Vic. It's the law. Gotta fly right-handed.
Stop now.
No, I could have got the 15 extra.
He killed the enemy. He killed the enemy. He killed the enemy, he came back on a carrier. Alright, 6 points. On your feet.
Hey, look at that, I got the 6-point balloon!
Hey, I got that on tape just in case there's a protest here.
Alright, next one.
Tech equipment here. I see a lot of razor blades glued to the leading edge, pins. A lot of high-tech stuff, electric starters.
Put sandpaper on your leader.
APC props.
That was the first,
Shona, you next.
that was the first balloon bus pass I have made in 30 years.
Got a good speed and got a good balloon.
That's good.
Hey! Woo! Looks like Mike's dominating the class here. And, whoa! Ah, punk, punk, punk.
Does it all the time.
Mike, we do have that on video for you for immortality.
Barnstormer flies by the seat of his pants.
Oh.
I guess the lines broke, didn't they? Or they got tangled up.
I don't know what he did.
They got tangled.
Glad he's not an airline mechanic.
Come on today.
So what the hell do you think this is? Jiffy Lube or something here? You come and work on your plane? Do this work at home.
Hey, Wendy, if we finish this stuff in your damn workshop, you know.
Hey, 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 hey.
Wendy,
Otherwise,
we ought to send the...
Zipper prop, always take it apart, tighten everything. You never know, even if you don't feel it in the handle.
Couldn't feel anything in the handle.
As he rolls the battery, bowling for batteries. Mike Chioda on a dead lean run. Look at this motor, man. You believe this? 58 Edsel technology. Jeez. And so attractive. Lou, you should have given him a little lean run there. Get him excited.
All 12 of them.
Yeah? Don't worry, revenge is my motive. No, you should have went out and just pretend you were going to adjust it anyway. Woo!
Leave it up to Mike.
Yeah, check the pants, Mike. Check the pants. Always in command, Chiota. Uh-oh, something happened here. Looks like he forgot to tighten the cable down. Oh no, here we go. Never let a little thing like not having a handle cable tight slow you down from one of those great Chiota flights. Anyway, we're coming up on the end of the tape. And I don't know, we have another tape with us, but I don't think we have much battery, so look at this thing take off. Wow. Lean Run City here. Ooh, this thing is really moving. Motor's starting to sound like it's roasting away. Roast-o-matic. How'd you like to be the ring in this motor right now? Bet running this lean, this motor is going to run about 9 to 10 minutes if it doesn't fry itself first. Oh, it's roasting and pinging and stones are in your muffler. Everything's happening. Sounds like something's even loose here. Lean run.
Get that landing, Wendy!
You got it! That's a nice needle setting, Mike. What flew off the plane? Mike, what happened? The what? Wow, so much for radial mounts.
Aluminum fatigue.
Let's see what the story is.
Did you get that landing?
Yes.
He was really adamant about the landing.
Like a porous casting.
Let's see what kind of junk he invented now. Look at this.
But it's right at the screw holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's always gonna break right at the screw holes,
Well,
of course
designed
it
to
is.
begin with.
Shearing, yeah.
It's not the right aluminum either.
Broke, yeah, see here? Yeah, but it's sheared.
Well, I wouldn't be using these from now on. Holy, that could have fell off and hit one of the kids here. Wow.
Yeah.
Serious stuff.
Definite,
Woo! Yeah, that's definitely junk.
Mike always does specs. Mike, we have a...
Mike, this contest belongs to you. I mean, you have done more spectacular dumb things today.
analysis here.
Let's see this. Crash analysis. You know that? Oh my God. You can't even go near that motor.
Fatigue, yeah.
Lean?
The engine was hot.
Wow.
It shouldn't have. I thought it would go up
What?
here. 'Cause
You need a few motor mount. Oh my God.
But that was the only one back here.
It just fit.
What are you, a school teacher or something? Come on, don't you know about this stuff?
Oh, a BY&O ate the...
Oh God.
All right.
Oh, BY&O.
I don't think the engines are.
Yeah, the engine's fine. Just let it cool down.
More upset over the prop than anything else.
All right.
What's the engine? I can't
Motor's
go.
fine.
Get the crap off the field.
Yeah, get the crap off.
61.
Woo! You're accident prone today, Mike.